Now you must turn at once to Tony Blackman on the end of the runway, because he sometimes manages to do a roll-off straight from takeoff. He can't go as high, of course. He can only get about, well, 4,000 feet, something of that sort. There he goes.
Sky, this white
This is the
Victor, you've got that. Now he's inverted. He's still inverted. He's gone the slight downgrade. Now over the top of that loop, and now the gentle roll out. Powerful engines going up from the end of the runway. Now watch him. Remember, that's an enormous aeroplane. Streaking smoke. There he goes. And you can see from the smoke trails what an accurate and closely held roll that was.
Now we're getting an upward slow roll from this enormous Delta bomber.
Now watch again. He's speeded up and he's moving over to the left. Yes, here we are. One of these rolls.
And yet another roll on the opposite hand. This aerobatic performance by these big V bombers is really something very remarkable at the top of the Victor's parachute.
Jimmy Harrison at the B2.
Sorry, I couldn't hear myself speak for the Vulcan at the moment. Throwing some sort of nuclear bomb and then turning quickly, rolling off the top and getting away sharpish before the bang. So it's not just manoeuvre for manoeuvre's sake, and there's that Vulcan pulling up into a loop again and rolling out of the top in this labs bombing technique.
Engines, and in addition, the two de Havilland Super Sprite rockets, which he lit as he began to roll.
There you can see the flames from the rockets, and see how they extra thrust with the foraims simply hurls this enormous bomber.
We've got no wind against him, so this is, in effect, the still air speed of this immense machine. That he has run in the opposite direction. Yes, here he comes. He is moving fairly fast.
A time of under 2 minutes, and I will be amazed if they don't. The first one's moving. The first one's moving now in 40 seconds precisely, and the second one is moving, and the third one is moving. The first one starting its run. And I make that a new record. A new record for 617 Squadron, 1 minute 26 seconds. How effortless this bomber appears to be. A slow run, and I wonder if he will pour on the coals and go straight up. Yes.
These 6 aircraft represent one of the greatest feats that we've seen in producing a machine from an idea. Here we have the research aircraft, the training aircraft, and finally the production bombers, the 6 Avro Deltas. It took off on 3, and I think it's going to do the whole of its display on 3 engines. Now, Squadron Leader Hazelden is bringing the Victor along the runway now, and when he banks, you'll probably be able to see this extremely novel wing shape, wing plan form.
In November 1953. Coming through, gear down now. Touch and go, or no fast. Touch and go is going to be. Touch.
B1 coming into land. Tony Blackman, after having, as you saw, doing a roll-off from the takeoff and immediately following it by another.
Good view of the spoilers or the air brakes on top of the wing there, and everything hanging down underneath, and does a very short landing.
That was Tony Blackman in the B1, and you can see now the split control surfaces. In the B2, they use elevons, which gives rather a bigger, more powerful lateral control. And now we shall have to watch the B2 landing, because on the previous days here, Jimmy Harrison has done a quick stop landing, and he does pull it up in an astonishingly short space. And I'm hoping that he's going to do that this time. What happens is that he lands in the ordinary way, streams his parachute, and then absolutely stands on the brakes. And you'll see the way this very big aircraft, massive job with plenty of weight behind it, can be pulled up in, I don't know, I wouldn't like to guess the exact distance that he does it, but it's a very, very short stop. Now, I don't promise that that's what he's going to do, but that's what he has done in the past. And I'm hoping that that will be the display this time. He's coming in now from the direction of the black sheds, and I want you to watch this landing closely.
Well, that is over the black sheds that Oliver Stewart has just mentioned. Flying slowly, fair angle of incidence, lot of drag then from that delta wing. Parachute trailed already. And although the first Vulcan made a short stop, the second one with the parachute made a much shorter one still. And meanwhile, the NA-39, one of the new aircraft in the show, is coming in.